Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Auto Resource YouTube channel. Here you can see my own 2014 Volkswagen Passat TDI SE. This baby has a very low miles, for me at least 124,000 miles on the odometer, is in excellent working shape, cosmetic shape, but as you can imagine there are little blemishes on the paint. And overall the paint is in very good condition, but as you can imagine there are a few scratches, imperfections, either from the use or other people who don't care, and then in the parking lot they will whack your vehicle without considering that they are damaging it. And for that reason, if you want to take care of your paint so it will not start rusting or it doesn't look bad, we know there is available either from aftermarket or the maker itself so-called touch-up paint. I decided to go with the OEM, that means to get the paint from the Volkswagen. And the first step you have to do is specify what paint you have on your vehicle. I show it in the different video. For Volkswagen, the paint code which then tells you what kind of paint you have, is located in the trunk. And if you look like here, you can see the sticker and the code is there. In my case, when I read the sticker, there was written that the paint code is LD7X, which means that this Passat has a platinum gray metallic paint. So what I did, I had a code, I went on the eBay, and this is what I was able to purchase. So this is the Volkswagen system. They give you two tubes. The one on the right is that platinum gray metallic paint, and the other tube is the clear coat. So let's go together, select some spot and start using it. Finally, I waited for you to film it, start using it on this Volkswagen Passat. What's about this corner on this hood? This chip right here was there since I bought the vehicle, and there was slight amount of the rust. So first, before applying the paint, I will use this 3M spot sanding pen, which will remove the rust. So you just extend this end right here and you basically apply the tip, and the purpose is getting rid of possible rust, preparing the area for that new paint from Volkswagen. And here is the paint itself. In this pen, you can see it here, platinum gray metallic, Volkswagen logo. So it's a basically two-stage system, the same way as the vehicle was painted, because when this was painted in the factory, they apply so-called base coat, which is that gray, and then after that dries, it's sprayed by multiple layers of the clear coat, and that makes that nice deep shine. Also in the same time the clear coat is protecting the base coat. So let's go and see. I didn't use it yet, as I said, I was waiting for you. So we have here that tip, and we will need to shake this pen a lot and then get that paint out in this tip, which is still white, but the paint will flow from it to the very end. Let's go do that. You can probably hear the part which is inside of this pen, and the next step will be to push on it, which will disperse the paint in the tip. It was not getting or going really quickly, so I pulled the tip and you can see the paint is already traveling through it. And it's coming out actually. It's soaking that tip. It's coming to the very end and we will be able to start fixing the paint on this Passat. And it looks the paint finally made it, because it leaves a residue of that paint on that white surface. So we are ready to start working on the car. I'm not professional detailer, I'm just hobbyist, and I like to take care of my own cars. But I obviously in the past listened to the professionals, and one of the main rules when you are doing touch-up paint is that you don't apply too much paint. So I will be very careful here, and it's better to apply the paint multiple times and apply less than put too much amount and have some runouts, runoffs, or damage the paint which is around. So here we can see that first attempt to putting the paint on the metal on this corner of the hood. I will let it dry and let's go and pick up different area for a different application. From beginning also there was a scratch done by previous owners right here. What do you think? Shall we focus on that one? So I have positioned you over there, so hopefully I have some space for myself. There is not exposed, in this case there is no exposed any metal. So I can carefully, as I said, apply as little as possible of this base coat without having run out or anything like that. And it's working pretty good. I just feel, before it will dry, I just feel like the paint is too dark in comparison with the metallic which is on the vehicle. But that may change when it will be drying. But right now, honestly, this doesn't look like a good match. However, at least we are showing in this video the principle how it works, and everybody can imagine what you can buy from the dealer. Let's continue with that area underneath. This is a plastic, exposed plastic. There's a paint. Well, this is plastic, but guys, I want to share this with you. It just paint doesn't look like a good match. Because even as it is drying, it's still kind of staying too dark in my opinion. I have this another spot here in that rear bumper cover. Let's see what it will do here. Always shake your paint, it's super important. It's actually, you have to mix it, right? So if there is any doubt about the color or the flakes, the silver flakes in the paint, keep just shaking it, because that might be one of the reasons when it will be not matching, but looking at it, it just seems to be too dark. Yeah, the paint is being dispersed in these scratches. but it looks exactly the same because it's too dark. It's like the plastic which is underneath the paint of the vehicle. There's no really difference. This is a problem. This is not going good. I brought the light so you can really see what I'm talking about. Here is the light, the tail light, excuse me. And you can see it's not turning lighter. This is a problem. It's not a match. I don't think this vehicle was repainted or something. Anywhere I looked at, all looks like OEM paint. I apply another one here. It was that damage. It was that damage caused in the parking lot. Somebody whacked it. But look, it's just the paint from that touch-up paint pen. It's just too dark. As I'm not happy with results, I double, triple check. So I went in the car again and look at it. Then I said, okay, I will get my VIN number and call the dealer. So I called the dealer down here in Santa Rosa, California. The guy said, yes, reading your VIN, you have D7X, which is platinum gray metallic. I read it from the back of the car as a LD7X, platinum gray metallic. I asked him, hey, do you have it? He said, we don't have it, we will have to order it. I said, okay, how much it will be? He said $24 plus the tax plus shipping. I said, okay, what will be the shipping to us? We are like 3.5 hours north from them. He said, oh, actually I cannot ship it to you. It's a hazardous material. It cannot be shipped. Okay, let's go and finish this sad story. So I did the same with the clear. It already came on top of this paint. So let's go and install this as a secondary step. So it will be the same principle. Be careful when you are applying it. It just needs to make a layer. And that's basically it. We can show it here on the back bumper. This is absolute fiasco. But this is what you do. You apply the clear coat by going over it. That will protect the base coat. And it will keep that paint correct. Except the whole thing is absolute nonsense because it's not matching the car. I will still go ahead, finish this video and post it, despite the fact it's such a fiasco regarding matching the color of the paint of the vehicle. I cannot imagine that the paint faded so much in the California sun, but it was in California sun, so maybe that's why the shade is so different. I will still post it because you can still see how the product from Volkswagen comes, how to start using the paint, then apply the clear coat, so you can see all the processes, how it can be used. Hopefully in your case, if you will ever do it on yours, your color matching will be way more successful than mine. I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, please give it a thumb up and stay tuned. I have way more coming your way soon. Thank you for watching and have a great day, my friend.